Okay, guys, this is an Excel spreadsheet. We've talked a little bit about Excel this semester, but this time we're going to actually use it as a to keep track of a checkbook. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is put your name up here at the top of the page. If you double click up here, it'll put the cursor right there past the name, and you can type in your name, and then you can click over here and put in your class period. Okay. All this stuff is on Schoology. You open up the Excel spreadsheet and the instructions. So here are the instructions. So we're going to fill out we're going to make these entries and then turn it in. All right. So on May 26th, your balance is $527.96. So in the first line, we're going to put $527.96 as our balance. $527.96. And we can put May 27th. Okay, now we're going to enter our second one, okay, our first transaction that we've actually done in our checkbook. So on May 27th, you write check number 107 to your landlord for $226. So we're going to go May 27th. This is for for rent, more than likely. You could put Miss Wilson if you want. And I think we said it was check number 107. So we'll put check number 107. And the transaction amount is $226. All right, now what we need to do is we need to have Excel keep our balance for us. So we need to put in a formula that will subtract $226 from $527.96. So here's how we do that. We're going to click on the cell H5 because that's where we want our answer to go. And we're going to go up here to the formula bar. And we're going to type in equals and sum, capitalized, and then parentheses. And we're going to type in the first cell that we want Excel to look at. And that's going to be H4. Okay, H4. Watch what happens to H4 when I type it in there. See how it highlights H4? That means we're looking at that cell. So we want to subtract from H4, so minus, and we want to subtract E5 where the 226 is. So we're going to put in E5 and close our parentheses. Now you see how I've got both cells highlighted here so we know what we're dealing with. Now, when you click away from that, see how it went ahead and did the math for you. Okay, so now we're going to do our second transaction, and that is going to be on May 28th. We used our check card at Foodland for $22.52. So this you can put check card if you want, and we did that on May 28th. And this went to Foodland, and it was for $22.52. Okay, so again now I've got to subtract $22.52 from $301.96. So I'm going to be in H6, and I'm going to go up here and I'm going to type in equals sum parentheses. And I want to start with H5 minus E6, and close parentheses and click away, and you can see how it's highlighted them. Okay, so now my new balance is $279.44. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next one. Okay. So now it says on June 1st, you write a check for $156.32 to Bank of Illinois for your car payment. So you do check number, date, Bank of Illinois, car payment, transaction amount, and subtract. Okay. Now let's see about a deposit. Okay. Let's see. Bank of Illinois. On June 2nd, we're going to write another check to the phone company. On June 2nd, we're going to use our ATM card to withdraw $20. Okay, on June 15th, our paycheck for $425 is automatically deposited. So let's go ahead and see about a deposit. So let's say that would be on June 15th. June, you could put in 6/15/2016. And this is paycheck. And now this is not a transaction, this is a deposit. So we're going to put over here in the deposit amount the paycheck, which is $425. So we're going to put $425. Now, instead of subtracting from our balance, we're going to add to our balance. And we want that to go right there in H7. So we're going to click on H7. We're going to go up here. Again, we're going to type in equals sum, parentheses. We're going to choose H6. This time we're going to say plus because we want to add. And we want to add $425, which is in cell G4. So G4, close parentheses. Rather though, no, that's not. Look at how nice it is that Excel highlights the cells that we're looking at. We're looking at, okay, H6. I put in G4, and this is G4, and what I was thinking of was this 4, which is not right. So you got to be careful. So I need to change that actually to G7. Now you can see the right boxes are highlighted. And now when I click away, now my new balance is $704.44. Now obviously I skipped some things here. So you're going to want to go down the line. So now we have a check card to buy a birthday present. We wrote a check to State Ranch to cover our car insurance. Now here on June 22nd, you transfer $100 online from your checking account to your savings account. So that you're moving money from your checking account to your savings account. So you're going to subtract because this is your checking account ledger. So you're going to this is going to be a subtraction of $100. Okay. On June 24th, you get gas, and on June 28th, you withdraw $30 from your checking account. So really, the only deposit is going to be your paycheck for this amount, for this month, or for this cycle. So once you've gotten all these transactions in here and you've got an ending balance, you can go ahead and save it and turn it in through Schoology.